George, what's your initial reflections after that game?
I'm really disappointed. I think we're a lot better than what we showed today. I think we've been a lot better. The last however many games, I think that's probably as poorly as we've played in a good while. So we've got to have a look at how we approach the game. I think we've been in a good run of form. We've won some good games, some tough performances, and I think probably we weren't quite at the emotional level today to play against a very physical Bristol team.
And it was a fairly positive start. We managed to get some good early score, good early pressure. But I guess the disappointing part of that is we then slip off a few tackles and let Bristol back into the game.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, we scored some good tries. We played some good rugby, and then there were some really weak tackles that allowed Bristol just to run through and score tries. And, top level rugby is about backing up your actions and, work really hard to get those scores. And then, we've got to work on a bit of individual responsibility around that. I think, there was a core group I thought were very good today, but it just doesn't take many people not to be on their game to, make a rugby team be a bit loose like that.
And the second half, Bristol certainly had the momentum, and it just looked like whatever we did, we just couldn't manage to get the swing of that momentum, if you like.
Yeah, I think we tried to address our defence at half time. We felt we were sitting off Bristol and probably got a little bit spooked by the way they play and tried to fill the field rather than being our usual aggressive defence. I think we were better in the second half defensively, but they had all the momentum, as you say, and we pretty much lived in our own half for 70% of that second half. So very disappointing. I think boys are really disappointing because I don't think that was a good representation of the way we've been playing.
And it brings to an end six wins in a row, I guess. So that part's also disappointing. But now back to Europe to try and get that all important win again.
Yeah, absolutely. We haven't lost the game for a little while, so I think it's it's always really tough to lose, and then when you haven't lost for a little while, it's even more gutting. But we got to lick our wounds on this one. We've got to address why we just lost, and we've got a massive game next weekend, so there's not much time to feel sorry for yourself, but we will address the issues there. As I say, I think there's a few lads will have an uncomfortable watch back of that game.
Thanks, George.
Cheers.